Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Exploring Biology with Sandeep. Today in this video we are going to be discussing about the cell wall, which is a membrane which is present in the plant cell only, and the cytoplasm and the organelles which are present in the cytoplasm. Then we will discuss the small organelles. Fine, like ribosomes, lysosomes and vacuoles. Let's start with today's first topic, that is the cell wall. Now, what is the cell wall? Cell wall is a membrane which is present only in the plant cell. It is a rigid membrane. Like rigidity means to say it gives the hardness to the cell and it gives to the strength to the cell. It is a non-living membrane which is made up from a material or a substance that is known as the cellulose. It is the freely permeable membrane, means it allow all the materials to be enter into the cell, and it is secreted by cell itself for the protection of its plasma membrane and the cytoplasm. Fine, because plasma membrane and the cytoplasm is the living material of the cell where the metabolic activities are going on. So for their protection, the cell wall is secreted by the cell only for the protection. Fine. Next, the shape of the cell is also depend on the cell wall. Fine. Then what are the functions of the cell wall? Now it provides the turgidity to the cell. Turgidity means to say it will fulfilled with the water, so it make the cell turgid, and it gives the mechanical strength to the cell. It is a freely permeable membrane which allow water and substances to go inside the cell. The pores which are present inside the cell wall are helped to be exchange the material within the cells. Fine. The adjacent cells which are present in the side of the cells, they are just making a connection with them with the help of the plasmodesmata, which help to be exchange the material within the cells. Fine. So there is one more term, that is the plasmolysis. Now what is the plasmolysis? When a living plant cell loses water through the osmosis. Fine. Osmosis, we all know what is the osmosis. Now the movement of the water molecules from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. So during the time of osmosis, when the cell lost its water, there is a shrinkage or contraction of the protoplasm. Fine. What is the protoplasm? Protoplasm is the living content of the cell. That means all the living parts of the cell, like plasma membrane, cytoplasm, organelles, which are a part of the protoplasm. Fine. Then protoplasm is further divided into the two categories, that is the cytoplasm and the nucleoplasm. When the protoplasm shrink or contract due to the loss of the water through the osmosis, then the living content of the cell is shrinked. So this phase of the cell is known as the plasmolysis. You can see the figure also. So next topic is the cytoplasm. As we discussed, the cytoplasm is a part of the protoplasm. That means it is the living part or component of the cell. So this is the part of the cell which occurs between the plasma membrane and the nuclear membrane. In between the both membranes, which part is there, that is known as the cytoplasm. Fine. Cytoplasm is basically a matrix, a fluid, a viscous fluid we can say, and it contains the small organelles. Fine. Which organelles performing the different functions inside the cell. For example, synthesis of the substances like protein, lipids and the food with the help of the photosynthesis process. Then secretion of the cell products like enzymes and the hormones, which help in the protection and engulfing the bacteria and viruses. Fine. Digestion of the material, and it helps to be generate the energy also. Fine. So we having the different organelles which are present in the cytoplasm. These organelles are the endoplasmic reticulum. The short name of this is the ER. And ribosomes, Golgi bodies or apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles and centrosomes. These are the some of the important organelles which are present in the cytoplasm, and out of these some organelles are the double membrane and some are the single membrane and some are the without membrane. For example, the mitochondria, the plastids. These are the double membrane organelles. Next, we are going to be discuss about the some small organelles, like first of all ribosomes. Ribosomes are the protein factories of the cell, which synthesize in the protein only. Fine. So these are the spherical granular particles which occur freely in the cytoplasm, or it may be occur on the some organelles like the endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the ribosomes are formed from the RNA. Fine. What is the RNA now? RNA is the genetic material which is present in the nucleolus. When we discuss the nucleus structure, now that on that day we will also discuss that in the nucleolus RNA is present there, and RNA is a ribonucleic acid which is a genetic material which help in the synthesis of the ribosomes, and further ribosomes are responsible for the synthesis of the proteins. You can see in the diagram also, this is the diagram of the rough endoplasmic reticulum which having some small granules that is the ribosomes. Here ribosomes are only for the synthesis of the protein, which is further helpful for the plasma membrane for the biogenesis or the synthesis of the cell membrane. Next, the second organelle is the lysosomes. This is also a small organelles which having the tiny structures and evenly distributed in the cytoplasm. It is a single membrane organelle and contains the powerful digestive enzymes. These enzymes are help in the cell to protect it from the pathogenic bacteria and the viruses which can cause the infection inside the cell. So these enzymes digest those bacteria and viruses. The main function of this lysosomes are they having some organic digestive enzymes which help to be digest the material. So that's why they are known as the digestive bags also. They destroy the foreign materials like bacteria and viruses that we already discussed. Then next, they help a capability to remove the worn out organelles, which worn out means to say the organelles which are damaged. Fine. Due to some reason their functioning is stopped, so the lysosomes helps to be remove them. So that's why they are known as the scavengers of the cell. Scavenger means to say the organisms or the material which are depending or feeding on the dead and decaying matter. Fine. So same here, the lysosomes are feeding on the dead and decaying matter of the cell. Then they having the one, they are known as the suicide bags also, because they are sometimes due to any injury or any damage the enzymes are released from the lysosomes, so they are and they start eating their own cells. So that's why they are known as the suicide bags also. These are the very important questions that are coming in the NCERT questions in the exams, like why they are known as the scavengers, why they are known as the suicidal bags, or why they are known as the digestive exam. Now we having diagram of the lysosomes. You can clearly see here, this is the one outer membrane, and this is all filled with the enzymes and the proteins which help in the digestion of the any food material which is just inside, organic food material which is present inside the cell. Next, today's last organelle is the vacuoles. Now what are the vacuoles? These are the storage bags or the sacs which are present in the mainly plant cells, and in plant cells the size of the vacuoles is large, but if they are present in the animal cell, their small is very size is very small and it's temporary. Fine. The outer membrane of the vacuole is known as the tonoplast, which containing the cell sap. Fine. So now what is the cell sap? This is the water, maybe sugars, proteins, minerals, and any metabolic waste of the cell. So this all products are stored into the vacuoles. That's why they are known as the storage sacs. Now what is the main functions of the vacuoles? Vacuoles are helping in to maintain the osmotic pressure inside the cell. They are helping to be store the toxic products, that is the waste products. They help to be provide the turgidity and the rigidity to the cell. Here we have a diagram of vacuole also for the more clarification. You can see here the outer membrane of the vacuole is the tonoplast, and central vacuole is present in the vacuole, and cell sap. Cell sap we already discussed what is it. So I hope you are clear with this topic and the organelles which are present in the cell and what function they are doing. So if you like my channel, please do like, share and subscribe, and follow me on the Instagram so that you are able to be see my videos on there also. Fine. Thank you all of you.